You didn't have evidence that ChudLogic is a pedophile, and I got dragged for saying that.
Obviously, he is a completely failed loser content creator. A few days later, DJ Muel puts out this tweet. Wow, what a brave thing to do. This guy's retarded, man. Basically, all the stuff that people say about DK, imagine that, but it was actually happening.
I don't want anything to do with you unless you sort your shit out.
How these people operate, they're so dishonest.
Apparently, you're not supposed to take anything he says seriously. Just like...
Based from Keffals. Anyway, with that being said, let's go find out what 30 Bureau retards are fighting that we can laugh at, okay?
I found it. Are we leaking DJ Muel DMs? Yes, we are. Okay, so, it was on June 2nd. Hey, Keffals. Hope you're good, love. Just wondering how much you know about No Comment Chick, the woman you hosted earlier today. And I said, no, what about her? Weird he knew May 30th. Okay, so, like, it's a lot, but she hate raids me, Sophie from Mars, and a bunch of our friends regularly. I said, I don't believe that. She pretends to be her ex-mods, who she abused in many different ways, or people close to us. Yeah, I didn't either. She's obviously the target of some sort of hate campaign, like it's weird. Yeah, I thought that too. How are you sure? Because to be honest, you got me in shit before. You didn't have evidence that ChudLogic is a pedophile, and I got fucking dragged for saying that. I got you in shit. I used your thread as proof ChudLogic was a pedophile, which resulted in like 2 weeks of drama and multiple call-out videos. I mean, I'm sorry that happened, but I would never have asked you to do that. Like, I appreciate what you do a lot, and you defo put yourself in the crosshairs with that, but like, yeah.
That is... So the plot thickens, guys. The plot thickens. The reason that Keffals said that about me on stream. So I thought that it just came because this is the thing, and this is very revealing for me. I thought that it came out of nowhere, and that Keffals just randomly said that about me, and I thought maybe she was alluding to the drama that I was involved in. But, like, I didn't realise that this person had said it to her. So actually, it was DJ Muel that had told her this. And she just repeated the claim on stream. Unbelievable. Yeah, this DJ Muel guy. So basically, just to explain the history of this, okay? I think I actually was, when I first started streaming, I actually was like pretty amicable with the guy. I think then the allegations came out, and he obviously sided super hard against me, which, a lot of people did. It is what it is. But then she did apologize to me. But then since then, he is like, at every opportunity that's plausible to do so, obviously he is a completely failed loser content creator. And he has seen my meteoric rise to success. And he can't handle it. He can't handle it. He can't deal with seeing me being so successful. So at every fucking turn, he has to try and shit on me. So the last time it happened in a big way was this. Okay? Oh, hey, Dean, how's it going? So the last time it happened was this. Funnily enough, it was actually Demon Mama. This is like a little while ago. Demon Mama asked me to raid a charity stream. And I thought, okay, yeah, sure, I'll raid a charity stream. Why not? And it was Bad Bunny's charity stream. And even at that time, I was a bit like, ooh, I mean, now I've obviously got very strong opinions on Bad Bunny. But back then I was a bit like, oh, she seems like a bit of a bitch. That was kind of my perspective. But whatever, I'll raid a charity stream anyway, just to do the right thing. So, raided a charity stream. She's like, oh, hey, ChudLogic, thanks for the raid. Kind of normal like. And this fucking DJ Muel fellas, they're like with a face like a slapped ass. He's not happy with it, clearly. And I know that DJ Muel is someone that has spoken quite hard against me with the allegations. And I just sort of like just left, didn't say anything, and just thought nothing more of it, right? A few days later, DJ Muel puts out this tweet, and he's like, just to remind everyone, ChudLogic's a groomer. And kind of tries to relitigate the whole thing. And Bad Bunny retweeted it. So just to clarify the sequence of events, I had in good faith raided a charity stream. Okay, just because it's a charity stream. Obviously, didn't want to bring any drama into it. Didn't want to, literally could have just raided it and left it at that, and that was that. But no, this fucker has to go out and put a thread out and call me a groomer again, trying to relitigate it like months later. Okay, bro. And so, yeah, here he is again in Keffals' DMs saying the same shit again. Now, look, here's the thing. Even if you do think I'm a groomer, okay, that's fine. But why would you like, after I've raided a charity stream with a few hundred people, why would you go out of your way to like do that? That seems insane to me. And that's the other thing too, is like, there's these criticisms of how like I'm leaving the left and stuff like this that people have floated about me. Well, why the fuck would I want to stay in the left if it involves people that when I raid a charity stream, there's a risk that I'm going to get called a groomer again? Why the fuck would I do that? That's fucking just pointless, isn't it? Oh yeah, you're leaving the left. But if you raid a charity stream one time, it might be that someone calls you a groomer. So yeah, that's good, isn't it? So yeah. Thank you for the bits. Leaving the left to become a lord. Indeed. Thank you. So yeah. Look at the way it's worded as well. I appreciate what you did a lot, and you definitely put in the crosshairs with that. But like, yeah, it's a super fucked situation, and he is a groomer. Obviously, a lot of people disagree with the word pedophile regarding him, and that's up to them. But I believe that girl 1,000%, and he did try to groom her. Okay, bro.
It's a super fucked up situation, and he is a groomer. Obviously, a lot of people disagree with the word pedophile regarding him, and that's up to them, but I believe that girl 1,000%, and he did try to groom her. But I guess if you don't trust me now, I can't really do anything about that. I would ask you to trust your ex-mods, though. And then he does this.
Oh my god, look, she didn't respond, and then the fucking wall of text. And then the fucking wall of text. Jesus Christ. Double texting a woman, not a good look. True. So, here's the thing. Keffals actually messaged me about this, She messaged me about this interaction. So now I can understand why. She didn't say anything about exactly what had been discussed. But yeah, now I understand why.
Nah, the more I think about what you said, the more I'm pissed about it. You decide to publicly speak out about someone grooming, and that's a brave and great thing to do. But you don't get to say I was responsible for getting you dragged.
You decided to publicly speak about someone grooming? No, that's not what happened at all. Keffals said, isn't that guy a pedophile? Wow, what a brave thing to do. This guy's fucking retarded, man. Seriously. Jesus, fuck this guy. It's unreal.
Debate community standing up for each other because toxic masculinity trumps believing victims is what got you dragged, and I would never have recommended you start that shit because I knew what would happen. I'm coming to you with this info about Irene because she's someone deeply hurtful and is possibly a danger to people in your community. I don't want you to drama stream about it. I don't want you to tweet about it.
Well, no comment chick is fucking insane. That is true. She used to be normal. She used to just be kind of chill. But like, there was a moment that she just kind of snapped. It was really weird. But she used to go on Dylan's panel. She even spoke to Destiny. She's even spoken to Destiny before in like a completely like fine, calm, normal way. No drama came of it. No issues. She didn't go on right after and call her like and call him like anything like bad or anything like that. It was just like, if I remember correctly, I think Destiny even went on one of her panels and it was all fine. Okay. But then there was something that happened. It was on the Hippy Dippy show. I think Dylan had referred to a trans woman by they when their pronouns were she or some shit like that. And it was literally just Dylan using they, as you do, to refer to an individual in a non-gender specific way, regardless of what their pronouns are. Someone might say about me, oh, they've gone out. Where's Chud? Oh, they've gone out for the day. And my pronouns are he, him. But like, getting called they is fine. Like, what's the problem? Now, yeah, maybe you could argue that people do that as a way of avoiding correctly gendering someone, but then that's kind of stupid as well, because then you're admitting that that can be used as an individual pronoun. But whatever, don't want to get into the fucking pronoun memes. The point is that like Dylan was referring to a trans woman as they, not because he was trying to avoid using their pronouns, just because he was using it in the, you know, individually non-gendered pronoun way, which is fine. But No Comment Chick got really angry about this and like attacked Dylan super hard over it. And she caused herself to have a rift, not only from Dylan's community, but also from like everyone, because everyone was like, what are you doing? You've gone mental. And, you know, she received a lot of criticism. And then later on, it transpired. One of her mods came out that I've actually had pretty severe disagreements with. But one of her mods came out and said that No Comment Chick was basically like had this community and was telling people to go and get information on people and like bullying her mods and stuff like that. You know, it's crazy. Basically, all the stuff that people say about DK, imagine that, but it was actually happening for real. You know, as in like mods were being ordered to go and dig information up on people, you know, to like discredit them and fuck with them and stuff like that. And also, apparently, there was even this like, she had folders of people, of everyone, including me. She had like, you know, folders on people with all like information she'd managed to collect and stuff like that. Fucking crazy. So yeah, one of the mods came out and revealed a lot of this. Yeah, apparently this other person, what they called Nico, they're fucking insane too, but they also came out with the information also, you know, alongside it. I didn't cover it on stream, but she even did a video about me talking about Louis C.K. Because it wasn't even like a YouTube segment that ended up being a YouTube segment. I just was speaking about the Louis C.K. situation, and I was criticizing kind of people that were sorting out about comedy clubs booking him. And I was saying, like, look, at the end of the day, if comedy clubs are happy to kind of book Louis C.K. and they're comfortable that his behavior doesn't mean he needs to be disappeared forever, that's up to them. It's kind of weird to me that you would like try to recancel the guy when clearly people have like looked at it and gone, okay, even if we thought that was messed up, it's in the past now. You've grown as a person. We'll have you at the comedy club again. But people almost wanted him to be like cancelled out of existence, and I was just, that was stupid. But she did this whole fucking segment like talking about, I can't remember. I think it was like leaving the left, defending Louis C.K. or something like that. So yeah. Needless to say, she is a bit of an oddball, and yeah, I think my personal experience, I would probably, if someone had No Comment Chick in their community, I'd be like, you know, look, it's up to you what you do with your community, but this is my experience. You know, take from that what you will. I actually, when I was watching I was watching a bit of the President Sunday Polly People stuff just before stream started, and I saw No Comment Chick in Polly People's chat, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, she is. She is. But yeah. Another person that really has kind of fallen by the wayside in terms of content creation is just kind of desperately trying to cling on to whatever they can. Tragic, really. Tragic.
About it. I just wanted you to know. And while you're at it, stop making apologies for Vosh when he's a known piece of shit for multiple reasons, and his followers took down a literal trans advocacy group because they disagreed with him. I don't know what you're gonna do what you're going to gain by sticking up for a known racist, but you do you. I don't want anything to do with you unless you sort your shit out. Disappointed and upset in so many ways about this shit. And then I got blocked. And that was my last interaction. Literally because I said I used your thread as...
By the way, this is literally DJ Muel. Can we just accept... This is literally DJ Muel. This is literally him. Look. Let's let Keffals read it out again. And just look, you'll see. You'll see, okay?
And then I got up for a known responsible for getting you dragged. The debate community standing up for each other because toxic masculinity trumps believing victims is what got you dragged, and I would never have recommended you start that shit because I knew what would happen. I'm coming to you with this info about Irene because she's someone deeply hurtful and is possibly a danger to people in your community. I don't want you to drama stream about it. I don't want you to tweet about it. I just wanted you to know. And while you're at it, stop making apologies for Vosh when he's a known piece of shit for multiple reasons, and his followers took down a literal trans advocacy group because they disagreed with him. I don't know what you're gonna do, what you're gonna gain by sticking up for a known racist, but you do you. I don't want anything to do with you unless you sort your shit out. Disappointed and upset in so many ways about this shit, and then I got blocked. And that was my last interaction.
Yeah, what we need is you need this message, and it needs to be imposed over that face. Do that and I'll tweet it out. Do that and I'll tweet it. I'll tweet it out. That would be funny.
Literally because I said I used your thread as evidence that someone was a pedophile, and I'm getting harassed as a result of the words that you said. So it's like he's okay putting it out there.
Do you notice how the tone changed as well? Like if you look at these messages here, what was it that Keffals actually said that was that bad? Like,
no, what about her?
So she's talking about no comment check. I don't believe that, to be honest. She always targeted some hate campaign like it's weird. Yeah, I thought that too. How are you sure? Because to be honest, so all she says here, I mean, listen, obviously I've got a very dim view of no comment check. Clearly Kevin doesn't have a fucking clue about any of this. And Kevin's just saying, hey, you know, you got me in shit before because of this stuff with Chud.
I got fucking dragged for saying that. I got you in shit. I used your thread as proof ChudLogic was a pedophile, which resulted in like 2 weeks of drama and multiple call-out videos. I mean, I'm sorry that happened, but I would never have asked you to do that.
Look at this, like, this is how these people operate. They're so fucking dishonest, and they come in their little, oh, I'm so sorry that happened. I never would have asked you to do that. I really appreciate you, though. And then look how quick the tone changes.
I appreciate what you do a lot, and you defo put yourself in the crosshairs with that. But, like, yeah,
scumbags.
It's a super fucked up situation, and he is a groomer. Obviously, a lot of people disagree with the word pedophile regarding him, and that's up to them. But I believe that girl 1000%, and he did try to groom her. But I guess if you don't trust me now, I can't really do anything about that. I would ask you to trust your ex-mods.
So he's sending this on June 2nd, 924, and it just, you know, obviously leaves it sitting with Keffals.
Though. And then he does this.
When did he send this message?
The more I think about what you said, victims, this info about...
That was the next morning. Look. So this was sent at June 2nd, 2022, 9:24 p.m.
Recommended you start that shit.
And then literally 12 hours later, roughly, you know, presumably there's some sleeping time there. I would imagine Keffals would have probably slept between those hours at some point. So he's not really given her much of a chance to kind of process it or see what it is. He's just jumped immediately to the more, I'm pissed off with you. God, this guy's fucking keen, isn't he? He got really mad overnight about it. I'm going to be honest with you, right? In this situation, I don't think that Keffals has really done anything wrong. Like, you know, she wanted some more information because she felt that she'd been misled in regards to my situation from tweets he'd put out. And he provided the information, and then 12 hours later, he's fucking reeing in her DMs. Like, you know, and talking about fucking toxic masculinity and shit. I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe if it was a bit longer and Keffals hadn't looked at it and responded, there might be a bit more reason to have this kind of reaction. But, like, it's literally not even a full day that Keffals has had this information. And he's fucking sorting out. When previously he has given her information, which is indeed faulty and not true, in order to, you know, slander me, that Keffals has acted on that's caused her problems. So yeah, DJ Muel, why Keffals is right. Why should she trust you? You've put out a piece of information that even people within their own community were disagreeing with. If you look at a chat when she called me that, people were saying, hang on a sec.
Hurtful and is possibly a danger to people in your community. I don't want you to drama stream about it. I don't want you to tweet about it. I just wanted you to know. And while you're at it, stop making apologies for Vosh when he's a known piece of shit for multiple reasons, and his followers took down a literal trans advocacy group because they disagreed with him. I don't know what you're going to gain by sticking up for a known racist, but you do you. I don't want anything to do with you unless you sort your shit out. Disappointed and upset in so many ways about this shit. And then I got blocked.
I'm disappointed and upset. Jesus,
and that was my last interaction. Literally because I said I used your thread as evidence that someone was a pedophile, and I am getting harassed as a result of the words that you said.
DJ Muel has got this absolutely incredible ability to unify people who otherwise would have very sincere, like, disagreements and issues. Like, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing, his ability to do this. He puts out content and says things which for some reason make people that are maybe even sworn enemies agree. It's unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it before. And I don't even consider Keffals like a sworn enemy or anything like that. But, you know, obviously there is some, you know, well, I don't know how you put it. I've been quite critical of her in some videos, I guess you would say. And I presume she's got some issues with some of the things I've said. But even that, looking at this, I can say, yeah, like, I don't really think Keffals has done anything substantively wrong in this interaction. She has just expressed concern that she's used information he's provided before that's caused her problems, to put it simply, taking me out of it to a degree. And he's now giving her, you know, other information, which she is maybe skeptical about. Maybe she isn't skeptical. I don't even know what Keffals has done with this thread. She might have read it. She might not have read it. You know, it's been 12 hours. Like, is he expecting a response that quickly? Jesus Christ, man.
So it's like he's okay putting it out there. But if you act based on the false information that he put out, you're to blame. Okay, he can say anything he wants, but if people repeat his words and get harassed for repeating his words, it's your own fault, because apparently you're not supposed to take anything he says seriously. Just
based,
like
based from Keffals. Based. Absolutely fucking based.
And get everyone really blackpilled, and then Mildred come on and cheer us all up.
It's like, yeah, the contrast, you know. It's like when Bob Ross is like painting the little trees, and he's like, you know, there's got to
go
be,
and check out Sheep's video.
the light next to the dark to remind you, you know, like the dark times and the light times.
That's unironically beautiful, Tim. Unironically.
Really sad when he says it because then he's like, I'm going through one of these dark times at the moment.
Oh my god, no, Bob!
Oh no!
By the way, I posted in the now Salma's out eating their you know what, I want the little bunny to make an appearance because she's normally doesn't come out.
Yeah.
Do you know what drama I didn't actually cover that I should have covered at the time? I don't know why I didn't. I've got no clue why I didn't. I'd covered like Bad Bunny shit before and stuff like that. I don't know why I didn't. It was the stream. You know when Bad Bunny did a transphobia? And then she had to like flagellate herself. You know, she had to go on stream with the Sophie on Mars person and like basically whip themselves on the back. And then, did I cover it? I think I covered some of it, but I stopped watching. But it was like 3 hours long. I should have watched all of it. I think I watched like 15 minutes or 20 minutes.